every single year.
Oh, you do?
And coming up with different creative centerpieces. People think you have to be a designer like us. No, you don't. You can. This is how easy it is to put together something that's pretty meaningful.
Well, the Apothecary jars are stunning on their own. The shape, they're 3 different levels as well. This is something you can use year-round. You don't just have to have it over the holidays. And we'll even show you in a little bit too. We have them over on the side on some of our bookshelves. There's so many different ways you could use these and to fill them as well.
You get all 3, so that's really awesome and really needs to be pointed out. This is the Easy Pay on your screen that you may have waited for. By the way, this Easy Pay was not there in Christmas in July when these sold out. So first back now since debuting, you get all 3 glass Apothecary jars. They are food safe if that's what you want to use them for. However, they are varying heights. There's a 15-inch, an 11 high, and a 12 high. And of course, the lids come off, and they are so darling.
Have you ever thought of having like a holiday candy table? Because I love anytime I throw a party.
All the time.
Candy table. This is the stuff you want because you don't want to have every jar that's exactly the same. Having something like this for a candy table is amazing. You'd be amazed at the look on the kids' faces when they see something like this, but even your guests too. Or if you're not necessarily putting food in it, having it with all the different types of decor. I mean, we'll show you a few different uses around the room here, but you can have it up on a mantle or on a bookshelf filled with different things, even our lights that we'll get to in a little bit.
Yeah, the fairy lights.
Look beautiful.
I just think that the main thing here is it's adding that bit of sophistication. You can see right there. That's something that you can have year-round. It just doesn't have to just be the holidays. It's beautiful, it's elegant, and the shape of these graduated jars as well. The levels and the shape is what gives it that sophisticated look.
What is it I always say? When designing, when setting decor pieces, creating levels makes for a more sophisticated looking design. So you'll see here, you could use this at a wedding, you could use this at a birthday celebration, but particularly for right now, for the holidays, I think this is just the classiest little touch you can have.
By the way, what you're seeing right there too, giving these Apothecary jars as a gift to somebody is an amazing gift because anyone can use it. Doesn't matter what kind of design they like, doesn't matter what they have in their house. This is something that will go with any design.
How do you guys feel about this too? Because, you know, this is so cute with all 3 nested together, but seeing the pine cones and the berries and the leaves makes my brain start to turn, and I think, gosh, you could go out in your backyard and get pine cones and some gooseberries and like do a really organic just fill without buying the fill.
You don't have to spend any extra money. When you have these jars, you could change them up from season to season with fruit. You could put in, when we were growing up, that's what we did. We went out into the acreage and we picked the pine cones and we picked the berries and the greens and we put everything
filled his with the unused mistletoe over the years that he has. So I mean, it's whatever you want to fill it with. I also we've staged for Property Brothers. In a bathroom, we actually use the Apothecary jars to stage in the bathroom with some soap.
These you did in the HGTV show.
Yep,
yeah. Oh,
exactly.
Of course. Yeah. We're always trying to give you guys elements with Scott Living that are what you see in our shows and what you can utilize in your home.
On the mantle, great look.
There's the candy that Jonathan was talking about.
Get away from the candy. Drew always eats all the candy. Whenever we dress on Property Brothers, and I use a lot of jars, you'll notice I always like to design with candy and fruit and snacks and things that are yummy. Drew always eats it. What? So that's it. The problem is sometimes when it looks so good, when you put it on display and it looks so good like this, people want to eat it.
You said it's always important to test things out with design.
Not taste test.
Taste test. Yeah.
Now, you have lost, can I share this? Like 30 pounds on Dancing with the Stars?
I have, yes.
Now, what did you do when he lost the 30 pounds? Because if you're twinning, you got to then lose some weight too, so you still look similar.
No, I took the 30 pounds. I put on 30 pounds.
He's got my back. Brother's got my back.
Talking about.
By the way, guys, these are lidded. They are glass. They are varying sizes, and you get the entire trio because, as you just heard him say, I mean, it's no coincidence that a lot of things in the show come in 3s. That's kind of like the magic decor number,
Just
right?
like us.
Yeah.
Hey!
Wait, levels, get in the middle.
I'll be your handy
assistant. Look how beautiful that is. A million different options for these jars. And this is one of those items that you will not just use it at the holidays, you'll use it all year round.
Amen to that. All right, we started with 3,600 of the set of 3 mini Christmas greens in burlap pots. By the way, 300